I know a lot of people that would argue that Joker is the most broken character in the game.
A lot of people say
Mostly
that.
because of Arson.
A lot of people say that.
And really, it's Arson's the only reason.
A lot of people just want to say Leo is the best player in the game.
It upsets me because... and you know what? I won't lie. Joker upsets me too.
He does.
The Arson.
I'm sure he upsets a lot of people.
It's annoying. It hurts me. It hurts my soul.
But this doesn't hurt my soul.
This is a matchup that I'm very interested in seeing. Diddy Kong versus Joker. Jerry versus Logic.
I love Diddy.
I love Diddy's movement, and I love how Logic uses Diddy because he knows. Sorry about that.
He knows his character.
He knows his character. He knows that Diddy is great with that. If you can get those combos with the banana combos are first of all sick to see. I love watching those combos with bananas. But Diddy also is surprisingly, for being such a small character, is actually a really moderately heavy hitter when it comes to a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, he does hit kind of hard on some of his moves.
His dashes have ridiculous range, really.
Even his dash dance, like dashing back and forth? Yeah.
He's
very quick.
He's extremely quick. His recovery is, I would say, pretty decent. I wouldn't say it's the best one. I do like his recovery because it turns into an attack as well. If you can
there's far worse. There's far worse than Diddy's recovery.
far worse. We're gonna keep Gannon.
But Logic getting pretty creative with it too.
This is Logic. Logic knows, like I said, Logic knows his character. And he knows that the stuff that he can do with it is actually impressive. And I go,
that is unfortunate.
That's unfortunate. And you know what? That is the reason I hate the Joker.
Yeah, it's one of the millions of reasons.
Tack it onto the list, guys. Tack it onto the list.
But what I will say about Joker is that it's very impressive the creativity that players can have with him. Jerry here is actually pretty creative himself. He comes from Melee, I believe. So part of his creativity can come from there. And Joker as a character definitely resembles some of the play that you see in Melee, how quick and how hard he hits at times. It feels like a Melee character.
Joker is the epitome of what a Melee character was. Quick, hard-hitting, and you look at the character going, how?
Yeah.
Why?
How?
Why
did that happen?
How is that effective? Why is that a thing?
He's entirely scary as well. And when this character has Arsene up, he's very scary, but Logic coming in clutch.
Taking Arson with them, Arson, go back where you came from. Okay, go back. We don't need you here. Yeah. And again, Logic, you can beat up by that down air. And I will say, Joker has an enormous amount of arsenal that really, I think I kind of understand why some people get upset when people play Joker. Because you have the counter, which is always nice to have. Then you have Arson, which is always nice to have.
If only you could always have him.
If only. Wait, let's contact the Nintendo. Make Arson a character. Let's make them a DLC.
I can't even joke about that.
Take him away from Joker. Make him his own character. I'll talk to him.
I can't even joke to have that. That sounds mean.
It just sounds. Mean. All you'll see is Arson champions. Great offstage play.
Very nice.
I liked what Logic was trying to do there because he knew that if he was going to go the irregular route, Jerry was probably going to use his down air. And still alive.
That's the thing about Diddy is that most people don't expect the up B to be useful, and then when they get hit by it, they're like, "What?"
You know, and I've seen some of those videos where Diddy, whenever you use Diddy, they do their up B, they forget about it. And a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of people forget that if you get out of the up B, but it's still flying, but it doesn't explode, it'll fly around, and if you can control it a little bit. It is a great surprise attack.
Yeah, I was told that there is some sort of control you can have on it, either that it homes in on the opponent or that you can control it.
I don't think it homes. I'm pretty sure you can do like small controls.
Okay.
It's very like heavy controls. I think that's what it was. But good win for Jerry there, going for the Joker. And I see a Lucas.
Alpha.
Oh, Alpha. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he brings out the Alpha.
Brings out the Alpha against the Joker. Now that's gonna be a little interesting. A little bit more range to the Joker.
No, I do want to see how he counteracts the counter though, because if he has Pikmin on him, will let him rack up some Arsene points.
That is gonna be interesting. That is a very good question. I will say, Logic is doing great against Joker side B with those Pikmin. He's doing really well with that. I am like you said, I am concerned about the counter with Joker. It
doesn't seem like it's coming in right now, though. He probably doesn't have enough room to get it, but either
Arson's
way.
already out. 30 seconds in, Arson's already out.
I guess you could just forget that him taking damage is him getting Arsene.
I think it's something that's you can easily forget. Fantastic tech by Logic, though.
I guess he's been doing it for a while. He's got one of the most vulnerable recoveries.
Something tells me that Logic's been practicing his Alf recovery, because it's definitely a dangerous position to be with Alf off stage. Here's the thing about Alf.
Oh, man.
That was... I feel like that might have been a mistake there.
I feel like he knew that he was going to go down there and just tried to make it last.
I think he just mistimed that one.
A little too low.
So Alf's and Olimar's recovery is good if you're in a non-competitive state, because it'll get you high up there, but there's not a lot of control. It leaves you very, very vulnerable. And it's not like villagers or snakes where you can take a little damage at the top.
Right.
You're pretty much wide open. And you have, I think, and that's what Logic has done, is that he's learned how to tech it really well. Fantastic read by Logic there. He's learned how to tech it super well. I guarantee, I bet you won't see a lot of stage spikes like that.
Yeah, a character like that, you need to learn that.
I will say Jerry's very, I'll give Jerry credit. He's very brave with his Joker. He's very confident in his abilities. He has no problem playing off stage, no problem going way under the stage to get that kill. And I'm actually very, very impressed. Here comes Arson. How you doing, Arson?
Yes, he plays very confidently, and when I see him moving back and forth and all, he doesn't do it with no purpose. That's a big thing with characters like this, is that a lot of people just like to move around and do fancy things and make it look like you're doing something.
Logic using Alf's recovery to its fullest, going under the stage to the other side, but unfortunately did not quite work there.
That is the strangest dash attack.
Logic is hurting just a little bit.
It has a lot of range on it. You don't really expect it to hit from the range that it does, and when it does, like Olimar's up smash.
This is going to be interesting. Zero percentage, one last stock on both of them. I'm interested. I think I'm not gonna say, but
oh my god!
Wow, what a combo!
And we saw Leo kill with that recently too.
I know, we just saw that. So that's gonna be. I would not be surprised. I would not have been surprised. I'd have been shocked, but not surprised. There's a difference. Mark my words. Had that worked out. Definitely Logic does not want to get that close to Joker. It's probably not the #1 thing you want to do right now at such a high percentage.
Now Logic doing exactly what he should right now. Is kind of playing it patient, just feeling him out, see what he can get Jerry to do.
That was a great read by Logic. Arson back out. Can Logic last against this Arson?
Oh my god, that Pikmin got bodied.
Bye, Pikmin. I never noticed that it leaves a little like death symbol. Oh, that makes it even worse. I in fact feel bad now killing whenever I kill a Pikmin. That hurts.
Man, it's scary to even see something that's not you get hit by Joker when he's got Arsene out.
Yeah, that's another terrifying.
You don't even want to go close to him. Oh,
I totally said. Okay. Arson coming through. Like I said, that's what I'm talking about. Jerry has no problem going off stage with Joker. He is extremely confident in his ability. He knows his character inside and out. He's not afraid to go out there.
Man's got wings.
Man's got wings, but specifically Arson wings.
Whew, well, I do